There's no better time to find these tremendous Mazda savings than right now at Team Mazda. Get 0% financing on any new Mazda CX-5, Mazda CX-30, Mazda CX-50, or the Mazda CX-90. Find out just how much you can save at Team Mazda on Airline.
Come on. Happy Monday, everybody. Coming up on 7:03 here on a brand new Monday, a hot Monday at that.
Oh, hot. Okay, I have questions.
Yes.
You went to the game.
I did.
You were indoors-ish, though.
Well, let me tell you, I was in the
LSU ball game, by the way.
LSU ball game, Stadium Club.
Yes.
And Stadium Club, you have seats out in the sun. And we were in the south end zone, but the sun goes from east to west, right? Or west to east?
Good job.
And so in the south
Right,
end
east,
zone,
that's west.
you're in the sun the whole time.
Right.
So we sat out there for an entire quarter and went back in. The folks on the other side that never got a chance to go inside somewhere,
East,
good
upper,
gracious.
east,
Yeah.
upper.
Yeah.
I felt for you guys.
Oh no, we were
big
cookie sheet.
time.
I was telling
That's such a
Liz,
good way to describe
we
it.
were literally at the East Upper is an absolute cookie sheet.
Yeah.
And the social media was alive with really a day game. And so I took my son, and he's like, why did they choose it? It ain't up to the school, buddy. There are TV rights and deals, and everything gets flexed and moved. It's all about where they want to put you, and they put LSU, UCLA.
It was so funny because we're
2:30.
sitting up in the end zone. We were
Awful.
watching the sun go down to the west and the east side stands.
Oh, we're just
emptied.
done.
Yeah.
West side packed.
Because
And
it's
we did.
dangerous. We're talking
No, it's
dangerous
absolutely dangerous.
heat.
I'm surrounded by diehards who I've been going to games with and familiar with for 15, 20 years, whatever it is. And they never leave.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was first quarter, done, gone. Halftime, done, gone. We stayed and look, I'm sorry, we stayed until halftime.
Right.
I lost 5 pounds. I know I did. If my
I
son,
believe it.
who is rail thin, loses 5 pounds, then we got a problem. It was hot.
We had friends sitting in the east side.
Yeah, yeah.
And they after about midway through the second quarter, they texted us, "We're tapping out. See you later."
Yeah, it just
They
happened.
left the stadium.
You know, to Matt's point about people chiming off on social media, people were saying, "Ooh, that lady got close to passing out."
Yeah.
People are participating and drinking
Right,
beforehand,
yeah.
which
Numbers on
doesn't
the
help.
heat-related incidences on Saturday.
Didn't see it. And typically we will, like East Upper and East Side, you'll see, there have been times, again, we've gone to games for many years, people being escorted out, needing help to get out because they are having heat-related issues. We didn't see that this time. Quite honestly, I think it's because people left of their own accord before it got so sideways.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of visitors typically up in our part of the world as well. There was some light blue that we saw, UCLA colors. And LA gets hot, and so maybe they're used to it-ish. But they didn't stay very long either. It's just one of those games where it's just like, nope, sorry, gotta go.
Golly.
It was. And then for the fact that it wasn't like it was 90 degrees for a few hours. It was practically 90 degrees right at kickoff.
And the
that,
feel-like temperature.
yeah,
it
that
was
was
like
close to
100.
100, right.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not
It
fun.
never got comfortable.
No,
The
it
game was a
didn't.
long game too.
Oh, that
Right.
second quarter lasted forever.
Oh, my God.
You ain't
Ooh-wee.
lying.
The first quarter was 2 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, the first half
Oh,
was 2
that's what I'm
hours.
saying. Yeah, that second quarter just.
what?
I know.
Yeah.
Well, a win is a win is a win. We'll take that,
Yeah,
right?
that's
I'll
true.
take a
But-
W. It wasn't pretty, but I'll take a W.
You think about UCLA fans, right? They were so excited to come here. They didn't
Yeah.
get the full Death Valley experience.
No,
the night
right.
game with
No,
the sun
night game.
setting. And
Yeah.
that's what you come for. That's what you travel and experience a ball game for there
Right.
at Tiger Stadium. But, well, maybe
Yeah.
next time. Maybe next time.
All right, well, look,
see.
there it is again. That sun going to start
At
to
work.
go to work on
Causing
us.
trouble.
It's pretty, but gracious.
Yeah, it's pretty already in the 70s right now. I don't know how many people are actually a fan of this, but
Not now.
Not now,
Right.
but things are looking better, at least for the moment. Let's take a quick look at our temperatures across the region. We are still in the 70s across much of our viewing area. Notice that we are looking at some 60s from Opelousas into Macomb. You're the fortunate ones because the rest of us are stuck in the 70s. It's not going to get any cooler than that. For the rest of your day, we're going to be in the 80s before you know it. 8 o'clock and possibly 9 o'clock, that's where we start seeing more 80s. And then the 90s start coming in around noon and continue at least through the early evening. We will have to keep an eye on the tropics, folks, because things are starting to get active once again. We've got a disturbance out in the Atlantic. 10% chance of looking at some strengthening over the next 2 days, 70% for the next 7 days. But here at home, those in the Caribbean, that's where we have our sights set on, the Caribbean and the Gulf. in the next 48 hours, 70% chance of tropical storm formation, either a depression or a storm, as it pushes into the Gulf of Mexico. So for the moment, here's our disturbance. The good news for South Louisiana is that the models are trending to a landfall in Florida. Good news for South Louisiana, not so much for the Sunshine State. This is likely going to be happening sometime late Thursday. So no matter what, residents, Alabama, Florida, even parts of Mississippi, just be on the lookout. Louisiana, at the moment, we are looking to be in the clear from any type of significant impacts from this system. Here's the European model. It too agrees with a Thursday late afternoon or early evening landfall in Florida, but we will have to watch our rain chances in Louisiana with a cold front that is pushing through on Wednesday, followed by that disturbance that could be entering the Gulf. That cold front is kind of our saving grace. That's a part of it because that's going to help push it over towards our east. So rain chances Wednesday at 50%. Slight chances for now for Thursday and Friday. I'll let you know if that changes. But Johnny, looking much better by the weekend. We could be in the 80s for our highs, 60s and lows for widespread. That is something we're hoping will happen soon.
We were all thinking about that Saturday afternoon. Yeah, thank you so much. Good to see you, Henry. Good morning, everybody. We're looking pretty good coming into the area from Denham Springs, from Gonzales. From Denham Springs, however, we have some traffic here on Walker South, right near the Burgess Avenue. Got a lot of schools in that area and on Florida Boulevard. Florida itself into Denham Springs. Look at US 190 as well as the interstate. And then when you get to East Baton Rouge Parish past the airline, it kind of thins out a little bit. We do have a vehicle on the side of the road right there on I-12, right past the overpass at Jefferson Drusilla as you make your way toward the 1012. And there's that traffic that goes over to I-10. That's looking good this morning. Coming out of Denham Springs, though, half an hour just changed, and these things change automatically as conditions and traffic change. 15 minutes from Juban to the Amite River Bridge. So clearly a lot of that 31 minutes going to be before you get to East Baton Rouge Parish. So keep an eye on that for you this morning as you make your way in and around. And it's gotten slow from College to about the City Park Lakes on I-10 westbound. 7:09, we do it every morning on WAFB Plus. It's our morning show we call the 9 News Now update to kind of catch you up on what we might have missed during the early show. We can be right back with that in just a second. Stay with us. $7-11 your time. 7-Eleven. Ever been to a 7-Eleven?
I have, and I love 7-Eleven Slurpees.
I was going to say, get yourself a Slurpee. Actually, get yourself a Slurpee on the way to Press Club. Maybe actually a good conversation going forward. We got election right around the corner.
Sure.
The man in charge of the
Louisiana delegates,
Democratic, he's actually speaking today.
That's it. 12:15. Make your way to Drusilla Place Catering. They're going to have lunch there. And again, if you'd like to listen in on the conversation, he was actually at the DNC there. So if you'd like to hear from that experience, 12:15. Make your way there for lunch at Drusilla Place Catering.
Want to hear from the candidates for East Baton Rouge Mayor President?
Great opportunity today.
Pretty good debate.
Coming up tonight at 7 o'clock, Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church is hosting a debate between the 3 mayoral candidates for East Baton Rouge Mayor President. You see Sharon Weston Broom, Ted James, and Sid Edwards. So if you can't make it out to Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church, they're actually going to live stream it for you on YouTube and Facebook. We'll also have that recap for you coming up tonight on 9 News at 10.
We were just talking about the LSU ball game, right? LSU football game.
Yeah.
A couple other things happening on campus grabbing some attention beyond just the Tigers and Bruins, including this attempted robbery. You know where the Tiger shop is, the sports shop is, right across from the stadium?
Right by Mike.
Yeah, exactly. They say, Liz, that somebody tried to steal somebody's bag, didn't get it, took off. They're still looking for him, though.
If you happen to have any clues or any tips that can help investigators, go ahead and call them into Crime Stoppers. We'll also got to get you an update to another different kind of crime alert from Saturday here. What you're looking at, well, this is that old video of an off-duty trooper identified as 30-year-old Artelis Bellard of Lake Charles. We're told that this off-duty trooper initiated a physical battery after some kind of physical altercation off campus after the game. Well, we're told that he's actually been charged with 2 counts of simple battery, pending court date also. We're going to follow the very latest on this, get updates as well on the employment status from state police.
West Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office, and actually West Baton Rouge investigators, a body found along the Mississippi River, just on the other side of the river there, other side of the levee there. Liz, they're saying that the body's decomposed, not quite sure if it's a man or a woman or how that person died. Obviously, very beginning part of the investigation, so we'll keep people abreast of where they go from here.
So from West Baton Rouge Parish to Iberville, a big day happening tomorrow there. The Gross State Bridge expected to reopen back up, so that means the operating hours will continue to pick back up normal. I know it's hard to believe normal as we think about that here. So tomorrow it's going to be 7 days a week, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. They're going to close for barge traffic, then open back up 1 to 10 p.m. And Johnny, as we've been following this developing story, this is a big day. You think about a lot of the businesses and people who've been relying on the pedestrian ferry, which will then close starting tomorrow as well. But a big day for Iberville Parish tomorrow.
Huge day, and it's going to be fully, completely no more an issue like in November.
Yeah.
But they're going to continue to try to get morning and afternoon rush hour traffic across there as things are lining up now, and they've got the undercarriage kind of well on its way. So
Come on.
wow.
Still working on my undercarriage.
Ooh.
Anyway, what?
Okay. It's Monday. It's still
Yeah, why are you
early. We've
looking
got
at
the rest of this year. Yeah.
And he tells me I look stupid this morning.
Oh, please.
Only when you
please.
didn't know one of our guys' names.
I do know his name. I've been
Yes.
calling him Bank, though. It's Banks.
Bank.
B-A-N-K-S.
Henry
Wait,
Blakes.
Did you say Banks?
Banks?
Thanks.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Permission to
I don't
whack
need to
him
say
a little
you
bit.
look
Yeah.
crazy. You do it for yourself.
See?
Exactly my point.
We're so
Don't
lucky
worry, I don't
that
need
he's.
give time.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us all
Yeah,
morning.
you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
We're just initiating. We're having some fun with you. It's all
Oh,
good.
we still
It's all
have more
good.
to go.
Mr. Banks.
It's time to gear up for game day at Team Toyota. Right now, get a new 24 Tacoma for just $269 a month, or get 2.99% financing for 72 months on a new Toyota Tundra. Score thousands in savings on your new Toyota from Team Toyota, I-12 at O'Neill.